I am joined by the Minister in the Presidency, Mr. Jefff Radebe. Mr. Radebe, welcome.
Good evening to you and all your viewers of ANC7.
No, it's a pleasure to have you with us. Today is a very jovial mood. Tomorrow, it's the nitty-gritties. What can most expect to feature prominently as you guys discuss the pertinent issues that affect the country right now?
Well, I think there are two broad areas. That is organizational matters that are going to be highlighted tomorrow with the opening address by the President and the diagnostic report by the Secretary General, and then are going to be moving into policy areas such as organizational renewal, strategy and tactics, and the implementation of the NDP and all the policy areas. My sense is that members of the ANC are deeply concerned about the state of the economy. So the issue of radical socio-economic transformation will be featuring prominently in this national policy conference, so that you can be able to ensure that this triangle of poverty, inequality, and unemployment can be dealt with, so that this inclusive growth must be got by the majority of South Africa's people.
We did hear a bit earlier on that, yes, the economy would feature prominently, especially because we are in a technical recession. But beyond that, we heard that there's a possibility of touching into state capture. There's also a possibility of land redistribution. How important is the land question? Because it is a contentious issue in our country. But for the ANC, at a time like this, we've heard the likes of Human Settlements MEC, Mr. Paul Mashatile, talking about black people desperately want land. Some are even saying, we don't need you to build. Just give us the land, we'll build for ourselves. So how important is the issue of land at a time like this?
Definitely, the land issue is one of the key grievances of this historic injustice of apartheid and colonial rule. So all the provinces that are coming up very sharply on the issue of the land question. As you recall, that the usurpation of land by colonizers is one of the things that made our people even to form the African National Congress in 1912. So I believe that the issue of the land will be one of the key issues around the issue of economic transformation.
But the white monopoly capital phrase that we've heard, and a number of your senior members within the political party have come out with different positions on that very phrase. Do we expect that to feature prominently? Because some might say we're reducing it to a phrase, but it really is a contentious issue as well. Do we expect it to feature prominently?
It will feature prominently. As you know, even our strategy and tactics indicates that the main enemy of the National Democratic Revolution is monopoly capital. So we need to adopt a stance that will ensure that we break the backbone of monopoly capital in South Africa in order to promote small and medium enterprises, as history has shown that many egalitarian type of societies like the Scandinavian countries, the dominant position of small and medium enterprises is the key. So we can't allow a situation that our economy is under the stranglehold of monopoly capital.
Do we then give it a color? Because some are saying in South Africa, we are those that promote a rainbow nation. We want inclusive growth. So do we give this monopoly capital a color, or we confine ourselves to monopoly capital and everybody else can do the math?
Well, it doesn't matter. Monopoly capital is monopoly capital. All this anti-competitive behavior is the reason why our economy is not growing as fast as we want. That's why even the unemployment is because of monopoly capital in our country. As I've indicated, small and medium enterprises have a big potential of creating jobs in South Africa. So we need to unleash those small and medium enterprises by ensuring that we break the backbone of monopoly capital in South Africa.
Just one last one in closing. Do we expect this being the year where you'll also have your elective conference? Should we expect that you will be discussing the succession? You will be discussing perhaps in future how you go about that. There's been questions, does the Deputy President go on to succeed? It's not culture, but perhaps if it's happened, it doesn't mean that it is policy within the ANC. Will such issues actually play themselves out within the policy conference, or not? You'll confine yourself to policy and leave out that succession debate?
The succession debate is not for discussion at this policy conference. As the NEC indicated, that question will be open in September when nominations are done. But right now, the issues of the strategy and tactics and organizational renewal will be discussing freely in this policy conference in terms of principles and as well as policies.
Mr. Radebe, you can go on and be free to enjoy your night. Thank you very much.